Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today I'm going to be talking about Game 1 versus the Giants, Cowboys versus Giants, Week 1, first game of the real season, not preseason anymore. So let's just get right into it. First off, they got the dub, 19-3. The Giants just couldn't capitalize on any just good yardage. Like they would get like a 30-yard gain and then they just suck. Let's get right into it. We'll start with the Cowboys because that just makes most sense. 263 rushing or passing yards. That's pretty good. 34 minutes of time of possession, which compared to 25 minutes for the Giants is pretty good. With the Giants, 199 passing yards wasn't too bad, but you need more. Prescott, the big one. 24 out of 39, 268 yards and a touchdown. He looked decent. He didn't look fantastic, but he looked like he was solid. He was getting his job done. He didn't look like he was out of position. He didn't look like he was under the pressure at all, which is great for still a guy that's pretty young. Elliott, 24 carries, 104 yards, 4.3 average. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't fantastic, but he was still pretty good. He might have a better game next. I mean, it's going to be hard to score against the Broncos as well. These are tough teams to get points against. They're playing the Broncos next week, or at least next game. Williams for the receivers now. Williams, 6 receptions, 68 yards with a 11.3 average. That's pretty dang good. Witten, of course, I think he broke the reception or the yard record for Cowboys, which is just, it might have just been tight ends, but if it was the whole Cowboys ever for just every position, that's crazy. That's just amazing milestone. He's played a long time, and who knows if this is last year. We'll have to wait and see for that. I mean, he's still fantastic. I still love the guy. Just continues to get it done. An 8.4 average, which is decent, and a touchdown. He looked good. Bryant, 2 receptions, 43 yards. I wish they would have used him more, but it is what it is. 21.5 average, which is great. That looks like Bryant style. So yeah, I mean, the 2 receptions he did really well, so you can't really complain about it necessarily, but you want him to get more receptions. Beasley, 3 receptions, 32 yards, 10.7 average, he looked good. Lawrence for the defense, 2 sacks, which really good for an individual player. 2 sacks in the game is fantastic. So the defense looked great. I mean, it didn't look fantastic, but whenever the Giants would get like a 30-yard gain off something or whatever, they would just squash that opportunity. They would go 4 or 3 and out, and it must be frustrating for Giants fans. Thank you for the W, by the way, Giants fans. I love it. I love it so much. People thought the Giants would win, but like whenever they would just never capitalize. They would never have 2 great plays in a row, and they would never really get good yardage, or they would never get down the field as much as they really wanted to, and it's just because they made 1 great play, and they just kept sucking it up. Of course, the interception, just another interception for Manning. I mean, it's basically given he'll make an interception every game. You can't really avoid it, really at all. Perkins, 16, let's go to the wide receivers at least for Giants. Perkins, 16, or not the wide receivers, this is the running back for them. 16 yards, a 2.3 average, which is just abysmal. Like, I think he had like 6 or 7 carries, something weird like that. Manning passed the ball a lot. He really didn't put it onto his running back at all, and he did it before him when he did. Like, holy crap, 16 yards. Is that all the best you could do? Like, come on. It's just abysmal. That sucks, dude. Their running game just is terrible. That offensive line is just... it's not good. Not good at all. Lewis, 4 receptions, 54 yards. He looked great. A couple of good receptions in there of couple of 20-yard games. Engram, 4 receptions, 44 yards, 11 average. Pretty solid. Of course, the next game versus the Broncos, hey, I failed to mention, Bailey for 4 field goals. He had 13 out of the 19 points. So really, he was a key part of the game. He did a lot of good stuff there. Next game against the Broncos, if we get over 30, no, if we get over like 20 points, that would be fantastic against the great Denver defense, which is pretty dang elite. Like, they have to go full defense, the Broncos, because they really have nothing else on offense. They just go full defense. But if we can get some good yardage and some good clutch plays against the Broncos next week, that would be fantastic. Do I think they'll win? I think so. I think that's in my prediction video. I had them winning that game, but it could go either way. But the defense has to stop that terrible offense from doing anything, and hopefully it's a repeat of the Giants game. So that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you like. If you guys really enjoy it, make sure to tune in next week and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.